A mother cat and her kitten had been frantically searching for a safe and quiet place to escape the chaos and danger of the city. They were driven to this neighborhood and hid under a car. Worry and fear were evident in the mama cat's eyes, and we couldn't help but feel sorry for her. We reached out to her and gently grabbed her kitten, but the mama cat, thinking we meant harm, came to defend her baby. One of her kittens had been stepped on by a child, which resulted in its death. As a result, the mama cat was very depressed and worried about her remaining kitten. She immediately moved her kitten and hid beneath a car. We wanted to look at her kitten, but the mama cat, acting possessively, didn't allow us to. She thought we might steal her kitten and harm her, which was not the case. We attempted to grab the kitten, but she tried to snatch him back from us. However, we successfully took hold of the kitten. We gently stroked him to assure the mama cat that her baby was in safe hands. We couldn't let her stay under the car, as it was very dangerous for both her and her kitten, so we took them to another spot. The mama cat followed us out of concern. We petted her gently to prevent her from panicking. After being assured we meant no harm, she immediately went somewhere, leaving us curious. After a few minutes, she brought another one of her kittens, but didn't allow us to get near and went underneath the car again. She kept eluding us, but we followed her. After a while, she stopped at a random spot. She still didn't fully trust us, but we took her baby into our care. In the meantime, we met the child who had accidentally stepped on the kitten. He told us the whole story, and we felt bad for him. He explained that the mama cat had given birth to 3 kittens at their school. The poor mama cat had wandered away. She had no choice but to drink the contaminated water she found nearby. It was a hot day, and she needed to quench her thirst. It was heartbreaking to see these innocent animals suffer in the scorching heat. We took her to the side, placed her under the shade of a tree, and reunited her with her kittens. They immediately began to nurse, which brought a smile to our faces. We first gave her water, which she drank right away. Next, we provided her with a nutritious meal. She was hesitant at first, but eventually started eating. Sadly, she didn't eat enough, which concerned us. Minutes later, a child excitedly appeared with his puppy. We were delighted to see them and offered the puppy a creamy treat, which he immediately devoured. When the mama cat saw the puppy near her kittens, she attacked and hissed at the harmless puppy, which scared him. The puppy was innocent and posed no threat to them. We felt bad for the puppy and gave him a tasty snack to calm him down. The mama cat looked tense and worried, likely intimidated by the puppy. We also offered her a creamy treat to calm her. She ate it eagerly and seemed to feel better. The puppy, on the other hand, felt suffocated due to the string around his neck. We untied the string to release him so that he could walk freely. We advised the children to look after the puppy and treat him well. It was now time to rescue this family. They couldn't be left alone in this neighborhood without access to water and food. We brought a carrier, placed all the kittens inside, and closed it after the mama cat had settled. This was the only solution we could think of because, ultimately, no one wanted to adopt her. Additionally, the weather was unbearable for these young kittens. On our way back, we saw a few kids holding a kitten. We approached them and asked if they owned him. They said that they didn't and had seen him wandering around for the past 2 hours. We took the kitten from them to have a better look. His body was timid and overall looked very weak. He was alone with no guardian. He looked sad and we couldn't leave him alone. Then we met a few street kids who said that they had seen a similar cat in the park on the next street, who could possibly be his sibling. We reached the park and saw a fluffy ball following 2 women who we assumed was the kitten from the same litter. The lady noticed him and handed him over to another caretaker. She petted him and took him to the side to take a few pictures so they could post them on social media to reach out to the owner. Nearby, we saw another cat sitting in the park. We took the kitten near her, hoping she might be his mother. But with every step we took, she kept moving away and eventually ran off. The kitten looked sad, so we played with him for a while to assure him that we were there for him. We couldn't find his mother and decided to foster him with another one of our cats. We took all these kittens to the vet for a checkup. The mama cat was diagnosed with ticks and mites and was treated. She was thoroughly examined and found otherwise to be healthy. Sadly, the kittens also had mites, but the vet applied medication. The rest of the kittens were healthy, and we were grateful. We brought these kittens home and placed them in a separate room to avoid stressing the mama cat. She explored every corner of the room to ensure its safety. We petted her to calm her down. She then settled in a spot, took her kittens in her embrace, and groomed them. We were happy to see her getting comfortable. The sight was adorable. She started to feed her kittens and gave them the attention they had been deprived of. The other kittens also enjoyed themselves and played around happily. Their presence really lit up the environment. Show them some love in the comment section and suggest some names. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to be notified every time we post a new video. We give a huge shout out to Cat Care Squad for providing help to these adorable beings. We will see you in another video. Bye!